Good day. Together with my group mates, Mr. Nardito Repani Jr. and Miss Kaye Resoco, I'm Joshua Costales Ralleca, and we are here to discuss the marketing channel under Chapter 5 of Distribution Management. So, marketing channel defined as the internal or external organization that management operates to accomplish its distribution, goals, and objectives. It is a set of interdependent organizations involved in the process of development a goods or services intended for use or consumption. So, ito ay tumutukoy sa panloob at panlabas na organisasyon sa pagpapatakbo ng pamamahala upang maisakatuparan ang layunin ng pamamahagi nito. Ito ay isang hanay ng mga magkakaugnay na organisasyon na kasangkot sa proseso ng pagbuo ng isang produkto o serbisyo na nilalayon para sa paggamit ng o pagkonsumo. Next, the role of the producer and end user in the market channel. So, what is this? The manufacturer is the creator of the product or service and can also be the originator of the service. For example, if one leg of the distribution network is the company sales or service network, the manufacturer is also providing the customer service output. So, ang sabi dito ay ang taga-gawa ay ang tagalikha ng produkto o serbisyo at maaari ding maging pinagmulan ng serbisyo. Halimbawa, kung ang isang bahagi ng network ng pamamahagi ay ang network ng mga benta o serbisyo ng kumpanya, ibinibigay din ng manufacturer ang output ng serbisyo sa customer. So, number 2. Consumers may buy these larger quantities at a time for various reasons, like A. The manufacturer is offering a bargain on the product which normally is not available, and letter B. The product or commodity is available at the best price as it's a seasonal product, like food grains, edible oil, or spices, for example. So, sabi naman dito sa number 2, maaaring bilhin ng mga mamimili ang mga malalaking dami na ito ng sabay-sabay para sa iba't ibang dahilan tulad ng letter A, nag-aalok ang tagagawa ng bargain sa produkto na karaniwang hindi available, at letter B, ang produkto o kalakal ay available sa pinakamagandang presyo gaya nito ay isang panahong produkto tulad ng mga butil ng pagkain, edible oil, or pampalasa halimbawa. So, number 3 is manufacturers or end users cannot be considered as part of the marketing channel. It is appropriate to only call the intermediaries as the marketing or distribution channel members and understand their role properly. So, ang sinasabi dito sa number 3 ay ang mga tagagawa o end user ay hindi maaaring ituring bilang bahagi ng marketing channel. Ang COPs na tawagin lamang ang mga tagapamagitan bilang mga miyembro ng marketing or distribution channel at unawaing mabuti ang kanilang tungkulin. So, next is the marketing channel participants. Channel participants are defined as the participants that engage in negotiator functions linked together by the clause of negotiation or ownership. So, ang mga kalahok daw sa channel ay tinukoy bilang mga kalahok na nakikibahagi sa mga function ng negotiator na pinagsama-sama ng mga daloy ng negosasyon o pagmamay-ari. The three basic distinctions of the marketing channel are producers and manufacturers, intermediaries and consumers. Producers, manufacturers, and intermediaries are further broken down into wholesale, retail, intermediaries, consumer, and industrial users. Final users are defined as the target markets or consumers. So, ang tatlong pangunahing pagkakaiba ng channel sa marketing ay mga producer at mga tagagawa, mga tagapamagitan at mga mamimili. Ang mga producer, tagagawa at tagapamagitan ay higit na pinaghiwa-hiwalay sa pakyawan, tingi, tagapamagitan, consumer at pag-industriya na gumagamit. Ang mga huling user ay tinukoy bilang mga target sa merkado. Next is the producers and manufacturers. Producers and manufacturers consist of firms or enterprise that are involved in conceptualizing, developing, or making of products. For the needs of the consumers to be satisfied, products must be made available to consumers when, where, and how they needed them. So, ang mga producer or at manufacturer ay binubuo ng mga kumpanya o enterprise na kasangkot sa pagkonsepto, pagbuo o paggawa ng mga produkto. Upang masiyahan ang mga pangangailangan ng mga mamimili, ang mga produkto ay dapat na magagamit sa mga mamimili kung kailan, saan at paano nila ito o kailangan ang mga ito. Next, intermediaries. Intermediaries are the independent businesses that help producers and manufacturers in the performance of negotiation and other distribution tasks. So, ito yung mga tagapamagitan ay mga independyente daw na negosyo na tumutulong sa mga producer o manufacturer sa pagganap ng negosasyon at iba pang mga gawain sa pamamahagi. Next, wholesales. They consist of business that are involved in selling goods for resale or business use to retail, industrial, commercial, institutional, professional, or agricultural firms, even to other wholesale. So, ang mga ito ay negosyong kasangkot sa pagbebenta ng mga kalakal para muling ibenta o paggamit ng negosyo sa tingian, industrial, commercial, institutional, professional, o mga kumpanyang pang-agrikultura maging sa iba pang mga wholesalers. Next, types and kinds of wholesalers. 3 major types of wholesalers as defined by the Census of Wholesale Trade, and these are: number 1, the merchant wholesalers are firms engaged primarily in buying, taking title to, usually storing and physically handling products in relatively large quantities and then reselling the products in smaller quantities to others. They have different names such as wholesaler, jobber, distributor, industrial, distributor, supply house, assembler, importer, exporter, and suppliers. So number 1, ang ibig sabihin nun ay ang mga merchant wholesaler, mga kumpanyang pangunahing nakatuon sa pagbili, pagkuha ng titulo, karaniwang pag-iimbak at pisikal na pangangasiwa ng mga produkto sa medyo malalaking dami at pagkatapos ay muling ibenta ang mga produkto sa mas maliit na dami sa iba. So mayroon silang iba't ibang pangalan nga tulad ng wholesaler, jobber, distributor, industrial distributor, supplier, house assembler, importer, exporter, at supplier. Number 2, agents, broker, and commission merchants are independent middlemen who do not take title to the goods in which they deal, but who are actively engaged in the buying and selling functions on behalf of others. They are usually compensated in the form of commissions on sale or purchases. They also go under names such as the selling agents, import and export agents. So, dito naman sinasabi na ang mga ahente, broker at commission na mga ngalakal ay mga independenteng middlemen na hindi kumukuha ng titulo sa mga kalakal kung saan sila bahagi sa mga tungkulin sa pagbili at pagbebenta sa ngalan ng iba. Karaniwan silang binabayaran sa anyo ng mga komisyon sa mga benta o pagbili. Sumasamailalim din sila sa iba pang mga pangalan tulad ng mga ahenteng nagbebenta or mga ahente sa pag-import at pag-export. Number 3, manufacturers, sales branches, and outlets are owned and operated by manufacturers but are physically separated from the factories. So, sabi dito, ang mga sangay, outlook ng pagbebenta ng tagagawa ay pagmamay-ari at pinapatakbo ng mga tagagawa ngunit pisikal na nakahiwalay sa mga pabrika. So, yun. Ang next is the distribution task performed by the merchant wholesalers. Modern well-managed merchant wholesalers perform the following types of distribution tasks for producers and manufacturers. And number 1, market coverage is performed because the market for products consists of many consumers or customers spread across large geographical areas. So, sabi dito, isinasagawa ang saklaw ng merkado dahil ang mga merkado para sa mga produkto ay binubuo ng maraming mga customer na nakakalat sa malalaking geographical na lugar. Next is, number 2 is the making sales contact is a valuable service provided because the cost of maintaining an outside sales force for many firms is prohibitively high. So, ang pakikipag-ugnayan sa pagbebenta ay isang mahalagang serbisyong ibinigay dahil mahalaga ang pagpapanatili ng isang panlabas na puwersa ng pagbebenta para sa maraming mga kumpanya ay napakataas. Number 3, holding inventory is when the wholesaler takes title to the possession of the producer and manufacturer's products. So, ang holding na inventaryo ay kapag ang namamakyaw daw ay kumuha ng titulo at pagmamay-ari ng mga produkto ng producer at manufacturer. So, number 4, processing orders is very helpful to producers and manufacturers because many consumers or customers purchase in small quantities. Ang pagpoproseso ng mga order ay lubhang nakakatulong sa mga producer at manufacturer dahil maraming mga customer ang bumibili at sa maliliit na dami. So, number 5, gathering market information. Wholesalers are close to their customers through frequent sales contacts. As such, they are in a good position to learn about a customer's product or services requirements. So, ang mga mamamakyaw ay malapit sa kanilang mga customers sa pamamagitan ng madalas na mga contacts sa pagbebenta. Dahil dito, nasa magandang posisyon sila upang malaman ang tungkol sa mga kinakailangan sa produkto o serbisyo ng isang customer. Number 6, customer support is the final distribution task performed for producers and manufacturers on their behalf. Products may need to be assembled, set up, or require technical assistance. This allows the wholesaler to provide value-added service to the customer, thus increasing the competitive advantage of one wholesaler over another. So, ang mga suporta sa customer sa panghuling gawain sa pamamahagi na ginawa para sa mga producer at manufacturer sa ngalan nila. So, maaaring kailangang tipunin or i-set up o kailanganin ng technical na tulong ang mga producer or produkto. Nagbibigay daan sa pamamakyaw na nagbibigay ng mga serbisyong idinadagdag sa halaga sa customer kaya nadaragdagan ang mga mapagkompetensyang bentahe ng isang mamamakyaw kaysa sa iba raw. So, in addition to the above service, merchant wholesaler are equally well suited to perform the following distribution tasks for their customers. Number 1, ensuring product availability, ensuring that both the quantity and the variety demanded by the customer is available to them when needed. So, pagtiyak na pareho ang dami at ang iba't ibang hinihingi ng customer ay magagamit sa kanila kapag kinakailangan. Number 2, providing customer service. Services such as delivery, repairs, or warranty after-sales service through follow-ups and consultations. So, mga serbisyo tulad ng paghahati, pag-aayos o warranty pagkatapos ng serbisyo sa pagbebenta sa pamamagitan ng follow-ups and consultation. Number 3, extending credit financial support. Wholesalers provide this service in two ways. First, by helping the customers to open account on the products they bought, and second, by storing the needed inventory, especially the fast-moving products of the customer. It eliminates the financial and space usage for the customers. So, ang mga wholesalers ay nagbibigay ng serbisyong ito sa dalawang paraan. Una ay sa pamamagitan ng pagtulong sa mga customer na magbukas ng mga accounts sa mga produkto na kanilang binili. At pangalawa, sa pamamagitan ng pag-iimbak or pag-iimbak sa kinakailangan inventaryo, lalo na sa mga mabilis na paglipat ng mga produkto ng customer. Inaalis nito ang paggamit sa pananalapi at espasyo para sa customer. Number 4, assortment convenience. By bringing together a variety of products from hundreds of manufacturers, the customers need only place one order for many products. So, ang sabi dito ay sa pamamagitan ng pagsama-sama ng iba't ibang produkto mula daan-daang mga tagagawa, kailangan lang ng customer na mag-order ng isang order para sa maraming produkto. Number 5, breaking bulk. Shipping costs greatly influence the shipment of many products by rail or truckload quantities. So, malaki ang impluwensya ng mga gastos sa pagpapadala ng maraming produkto sa pamamagitan ng mga dami ng reels or truck. Number 6, accommodating customers with service or advice and technical support. This is the value-added after-sales services through follow-ups and getting feedbacks. Number C, ang tawag dito ay ang mga value-added after-sales services sa pamamagitan ng follow-ups and pagkuha ng feedbacks.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaye Resoco. I'm here to discuss the environment of marketing channel. Now, evolution of marketing channels. According to Hal Vardar, market channels make exchange possible between someone who has something to offer to someone who is in need of the something. Exchange of product, services, or even information. The use of the word marketing channels seems to have started to describe the trade intermediaries who connected companies and the user of their products. These exchange relationships have evolved with the maturity of markets and the development of technology. To quote marketing expert, marketing channels are enduring but flexible system. For example, the relationship in the network today with the use of the internet are far different for all the routine relationship in a network. From the company it's carrying and forwarding agent, distribution, a wholesaler and retailer. The nature of marketing channel. As I mentioned by Rosenblum, marketing channels is a group of interrelated intermediaries who direct products to customers. Merchants and agents are the two types of marketing intermediaries. Merchants take title to merchandise and resell it, while agents receive a commission or fee for expediting exchange. Wholesaler and retailers are both intermediaries and can be either merchants or agents. Because of this distinction, we sometimes will distinguish between wholesaler or when they are assumed to be merchants and agents who do not take title products. Channel members have different responsibility within the overall structure of the distribution system, but mutual profit and success can be attained only if the channel members cooperate in delivering product to the market. Channels decisions are among the most critical of marketing decisions because channels and distribution affect products, price, and promotion decision. Channel decisions are not always made prior to other marketing decisions, but they exercise a powerful influence on the rest of the marketing mix. Another significant aspect of marketing channel is that relationship among channels members, short but a long-term commitments. While prices usually can be changed and producer may have considerable control over the products and promotion. Marketing channels are less flexible. Sometimes there are legal commitments to intermediaries, and replacing or bypassing an intermediary requires extra effort or responsibilities. The market, channels, and the environment. The environment consists of all microenvironment or external uncontrollable factors within which market channels exist. These are the natural, economic, competitive, sociocultural, technological, and legal environment. Behavior process of marketing channel. The marketing channel is a social system. The social system generated by any process of interaction on the level between two or more actors. The actors is either a concrete human individual or a person or a collectivity. When this individual or collectivity interact members of the marketing channel, an inter-organizational social system exists. Conflict in the marketing channel. Letter A. Conflict versus competition. Conflict in the marketing confused with competition. Competition is a behavior indirect and impersonal conflict. On the other hand, opponent-centered behavior. Causes of channel conflict analysis and research have pointed to many possible causes of channel conflict. These are the misunderstood communication. Alam naman natin lahat kapag nagpaplano tayo at nagmi-meeting o nagtitipon, may mga misunderstood natin kaya hindi natin nagagawa ng maigi ang ating mga dapat gawin. Ganon. Number 2, divergent functional specialization and goals of channels member. Failing in joint decision making. Number 4, differing economic objectives. Number 5, ideological differences of channel members. Number 6, inappropriate channel structure. Although there are many causes of a channel conflict, most can be placed into one or more the following 7 categories. Number 1, role incongruities. Members of the marketing channels have a series of roles they are expected to fulfill. If a member deviates from the given role, a conflict situation may be resolved. Number 2, resources scarcities. Sometimes, conflict stems from a disagreement between channels members over the allocation of some valuable resources needed to achieve their respective goals. A common example is between manufacturers and retailers over house accounts. Another example involves site selection in the franchise channels. Number 3, perceptual differences. Perception refers to the way an individual selects and interprets environmental stimuli. The way such stimuli are perceived are often quite different from objective reality. Number 4, expectational differences. Various channels members have expectation about the behavior of other channels members. These expectations are prediction or forecasts concerning the future behavior of other channel members. Sometimes, these forecasts turn out inaccurate but the channel member who makes the forecast will take action based upon the predicted outcomes, thus channel conflict. Number 5. Decision domain disagreements. Channel members explicitly or implicitly carve out for themselves an area of decision making that they feel is exclusively theirs. Hence, conflict arises over which member has the right to make what decision. The area of pricing decision has traditionally been pervasive. Number 6. Goal incompatibilities. Each member of the marketing channel has his or her own goals. Situation in the organization will hardly overcome by having differences in setting goals. 7. Communication difficulties. Communication is the creative vehicle for all interaction among channel members, whether such interaction or cooperative and conflicting. We have 5 power in the marketing channel: reward, coercive, legitimate, referent, and expert. Now, let's talk about the reward. First, the reward. A monetary way of showing excellency in the organization. Sa isang organization, makakakuha ka lang ng isang reward kapag nakita ka nilang mahusay at malaki ang naitutulong mo sa isang organisasyon. Second, the coercive. To punish the latter upon failure to conform to the former's influence attempts. Number 3, legitimate. It is the obligation exists to accept that influence. Referent. One channel member determines the goal to closely be the same allied to those of another members. Number 5, the last one, the expert. The power based on the knowledge or technically equipped in one area of specialization. Tungo naman tayo sa behavioral problems in channel communication. We have 3 or more. First, differing goals corporate management in manufacturing firms translate into aggressive effort to build increase or high sale volume. Channel members should attempt to understand the goals of their channel members to learn whether they are much different from those or their own firms. Number 2, language differences. The other basic communication problem between the manufacturer and channel's member sometimes focuses on the terminologies used by professional corporate management. The channel manager has to ensure that the language used in channel communication is well understood and presented by all channels member. So, dapat marunong ka sa lahat ng mga lingwahe or sa ganun. Basta ganun. Other behavioral problems in channels communication are, we have 3. Number 1, the perceptual differences. These happen among channels members on a wide variety of issues. It is therefore important that channel managers spell out such issues as delivery time, margin and discounts, return privilege, warranty, provision, and so forth, so that channel members have the same understanding as the channel's manager. Number 2, secretive behavior. It is the idea on not divulging or sharing of information, such as an upcoming promotional plan. Manufacturer fail to get potentially valuable feedback from channel's member on whether or not plan will be effective. C. Inadequate frequency of communication. The association of infrequent communication with lower quality communication applies. A channel manager must ensure that they communicate as frequently as necessary with all channels members to ensure that quality of communication is not compromised. That's all. Thank you.
Channel strategy and designing marketing. also called sustainable competitive advantage. This refers to firms' attainment of an advantageous position in the market relative to competitors. A place that enables it to use particular strength to satisfy customer demands better than its competitor on a long-term basis. Tinatawag din itong sustainable competitive advantage. Ito ay tumutukoy sa paggamit ng isang kumpanya na isang magandang posisyon na medyo may kaugnayan sa mga kompetensya, isang lugar na nagbibigay daan ito upang magamit ang mga partikular na lakas nito upang matugunan ang mga kahilingan customer ng mas mahusay kaysa mga katunggari nito sa isang pangmatagalang market. Channel strategy and the selection of channel members. The approach taken to channel member selection and the particular types of intermediaries chosen to become channel members should reflect the channel strategies the firm has developed to achieve its distribution objectives. Ang diskarte ng ginagawa ng pagpili ng miyembro ng channel ay ang particular na uri ng mga tagapamagitan na pinili upang maging miyembro ng channel dapat ay sumasailalim sa mga diskarte sa channel na binubuo ng kumpanya upang makamit mga layunin sa mamamahala. Channel strategy ay maging the market channel. Channel management from the manufacturer perspective involves all of the plans and action taken by the manufacturer aimed to securing the cooperation of the channel members in achieving the manufacturer distribution objectives. Ang pamahala ng channel mula sa tagagawa ay nagsasangkot ng lahat ng plano ay aksyon na ginagawa. Tiyakin pakiging mga miyembro ng channel ay paggamit ng mga layunin ng pamamahagi ng tagagawa. The channel manager attempt to plan and implement a program to gain the cooperation of channel members is faced with three strategic questions. Number 1. How close a relationship should be developed with the channel members? Number 2. How should the channel members be motivated to cooperate in achieving the manufacturer distribution objectives? Number 3. How should the marketing mix be used to enhance channel member cooperation? Closing of channel relationship. How close a channel relationship any given manufacturer should develop with its channel member is really a question of strategy. If a channel member believes that the close working relationship will help him or her do a better job of managing the channel and achieve the distribution objectives, then closeness should be emphasized. On the other hand, if the channel manager believes that closeness is not necessary for effective management of the channel, then it is probably a waste of time and money to do so. Motivation of channel members. When motivating channel members, whether the wholesale or retail levels, the strategic challenge is to find the means to secure strong channel member cooperation is achieving distribution objectives. Kapag nag-motivate sa mga miyembro sa wholesaler o retailer man sa mataas na level, ekstrahikong hamon ay ang paghanap ng mga paraan upang matiyak ang malakas na kooperasyon ng miyembro paggamit ng mga layunin sa pagmamahagi. Use of the marketing mix in channel management. Optimizing the marketing mix to meet the demands of the target market requires not only excellent strategy in each of the four strategic variables of the marketing mix, but also an understanding of the relationship or interface among them. Strategy of marketing channel. A push strategy use the manufacturer, sales force, trade promotion money or other means to induce intermediaries to carry, promote, and sell the product to a user. Gumagamit ng push strategy sa sales force ng manufacturer, trade promotion, pera at o iba pa. Paraan para humingi ng mga pamamagitan na dahil i-promote at ibenta ang mga produkto sa mga user.